positive and beneficial, rewarding aspect of #me was definitely meeting the people in my group. It was just incredible to see how everyone resonated with the other and reassured everyone that we're okay. What's also nice is the fact that we're all students, so we're all in the same boat to a certain degree. And I've definitely made lifelong friends out of this group. We still meet up now and plan Teams meetings despite the course being finished. And I hope that will continue. It's a really special friendship you create through sharing your feelings, so I'm really grateful for that.
I've most enjoyed having a safe space to talk about my emotions and experiences. I've never really talked about traumatic experiences in my past really before, so it's quite nice to be able to do that in a new space. I also found it nice meeting new people, being a master's student. I didn't really know anyone outside my course, and that was stressing me out even more. So it was quite nice to meet people that had nothing to do with anything that I was doing, and having always fresh sheets, clean slates that I could talk to and make friends with, essentially.
The way the meetings are structured, they are just extremely well planned, and because there are different sessions every week, so no week discusses the same coping strategies or techniques. So that sort of keeps you encouraged and helps you continue throughout the 12 weeks time, and you learn so much from the discussions.
Connecting with other students was very key and vital because I long for community. So I found that beneficial. In addition to the different sessions, I think I got to learn a lot and to actually understand my emotions and to know that I'm not alone, that along the student path there are others grappling with the same challenges, and I had a community.
#me was a totally separate group of people to those who I know otherwise through university, through my course, through my sport, etc. They were all completely different and completely new, which was really nice because first you get to meet new people, but equally along with that comes their different perspectives, their emotions, their ways of seeing things. And I think that was really beneficial for me because otherwise it's quite easy to stay inside a little bubble and you kind of often think, oh well, maybe I'm alone in this. But actually I'd go to the meetings, which we would have in the morning, which I liked, and we'd just be able to share. It was a really open space and everyone felt comfortably with each other and probably discussing things that I wouldn't necessarily talk to about with other friends, but I was able to with my #me support group.
So there are certainly many things that I found quite rewarding being part of this programme, but if I had to pick one or two, it would certainly be being able to speak on a weekly basis with my group, really supportive group. It was always a great session. I used to always look forward to the sessions, and I used to always come away from the sessions feeling really, really positive, particularly becoming more self-aware about myself. I think that was a really, really big highlight for me. You know, for instance, needing maybe a moment every day just to go away with my own thoughts, you know, whether that be a minute in a quiet room or whatever it was really, really beneficial. So just that self-awareness, you know, was really helpful for me.
So along with all the knowledge that I've gained from doing this experience, it's also the relationships as well. So the people in my group and other facilitators I was working with, it was really amazing to have this sort of journey with other people. And it was really nice to see sort of like the process from the start all the way to sort of the finish, where it started off quite close and not much was given out, and then as we got to know each other more, go through the processes together and learn more and gain trust in each other, everyone started to really be open, and it was a really positive environment throughout.
Developing my self-awareness and also improving my confidence. Some activities in particular have been really useful by helping me to develop coping strategies. Like, I've got a lot better at writing things down so they're not rushing around in my head all the time, which has made a really big difference to me, especially as coming up to exams. I also think that having the meetings has actually been really great because not only is it like-minded people who I can kind of share how I'm feeling and we can discuss strategies, but also it's just been nice to see different people and be able to talk to different people every single week. It keeps a kind of routine, especially with all the uncertainty around lockdown.
One of the best things about the #me meetings was just realising you're not alone. It's such a supportive environment, you know, and it wasn't all serious all the time either. So some of the workshops we would just talk like normal friends. Some really great advice was given about like coping mechanisms and stuff, because, you know, we all have our own coping mechanisms, but usually they're not the healthiest, and being provided with new things to try and explore, even if you don't think they're going to work can be really useful. You know, it kind of opens your mind up to new opportunities to help yourself and other people.
Having a dedicated space to talk about well-being was really beneficial, as it was, you know, scheduled in. It was easy to say, okay, for the next hour, this is about us and our well-being. Not only that, but it was really great to have honest conversations with people, as often talking about well-being is quite difficult. So to have honest conversations in a dedicated time and space was really great. And then on top of that, the accountability that has was great. So it was much easier to say, okay, we're going to talk about this 1 week, and then the next week it was, okay, so how did you get with that? So I really benefited from that accountability.